RoughRiders playing a day game today against the San Antonio Missions, and we're joined by Rangers catcher Geovany Soto, who's rehabbing with the RoughRiders. And first things first, Geovany, how are you feeling physically?
Good. I'm feeling good. I'm trying to get my legs under me, but everything's going fine so well, so I feel awesome.
How strange and difficult has the season been for you? Has there been a time in the course of your career where you've gone this long without playing?
No, I haven't. This is a first time for me, but I'm just trying to readjust and trying to get my body ready to go. I mean, we still have a second half up there, and trying to be ready.
In spring training, you had the foot injury, had to have a bone removed from your foot, so you missed a good chunk of it. Walk us through what happened after you were trying to come back from that with what happened with the knee.
Well, I was coming back from my ankle surgery, and strange enough, I mean, I was catching in a game, and all of a sudden my knee just kind of locked up on me, and I thought it was one of those things where I just shake it off, but they checked me out, and my meniscus kind of tear off the bone, and it was getting my knee locked, so I had to have surgery. It was kind of surprised, but what are you gonna do?
Did they give you any explanation as to how that sort of thing can happen? It's not like you slipped, it just locked up on you randomly.
Yeah, just normal wear and tear. I mean, I had a little bit of tear in there, but hopefully, we've passed that, and surgery as well. I feel great, and we can move on.
Being out for so long, what's the biggest part of your game that's playing catch up here? Is it the defense? Is it the timing offensively? Is it the conditioning?
I think more. I think it's the timing at home plate. Really, when you spend that much time off, you gotta kind of, this is spring training for me, and bottling up spring training in a couple of weeks is pretty tough.
We're here with Geovany Soto. You seem to really be soaking up this experience with these guys. You seem to be having a lot of fun. Is it a nice, fun atmosphere with these young guys? Do you feel a little bit invigorated by being around so many young players who are trying to get up to where you've been?
Yeah, I mean, everybody in there in that clubhouse is really awesome, and too, I'm really excited. I'm playing again, and just trying to get back up there. But I'm having a lot of fun just being out there and playing and being around the guys.
Sometimes you'll see a big league rehabber, and they're here individually to work on themselves, get themselves ready to go and go back up to the big leagues, and maybe they give cursory attention to their teammates here at the AA level. But you seem to be really taking an interest, especially with the pitchers when you go out there, whether it's calming somebody down when they're struggling a little bit, or maybe trying to talk through some strategy as to how to work to a particular hitter. Is that something that you find you're working with, trying to get these pitchers better? One day you might be working with them up in Arlington?
Yeah, I mean, I feel that, let me go ahead and know these guys better, and the pitchers and the team as well too. I mean, I just that's the kind of guy I am. I just I like to have fun, like to compete, and I'm just glad I'm playing.
Taking a look at your career, it's been a pretty interesting one to follow because it took you a couple of years to kind of get your foothold with the Cubs. And then when you made it up to the big leagues, obviously on a regular basis, you were the Rookie of the Year in 2008. You've had a little bit of trouble with consistency offensively from one season to the next. Why do you think that's been?
I really have no idea. Obviously, have to make adjustments on the plate, and really, I was, an experience, and now it's a matter of health issues and trying to get back and put in good numbers.
Did you feel like when you came over to the Rangers that it was really a rebirth, a new start for you?
I felt so, and when I came over, I was just trying to be that player that I know I am, and try to have good at bats and try to catch the staff, and it was really fun coming over though.
When you were a free agent in the offseason after re-signing, there was a story that you came in with a plan when you were meeting with the Rangers, a plan of how you wanted to work with all the pitchers, and really put together a good presentation for John Daniels and the rest of the team with the Rangers. Is that what happened? Did you come through and say, hey, this is what I want to do, and I want to be the guy who's your primary catcher? Yeah,
I mean, I just I told them that I'm ready to be the guy, and my whole career I've been a starter, and just basically trying to walk them through like how I like to work.
The All-Star Game is tonight. Did you bring back memories of your All-Star Game in 2008 at Yankee Stadium? That must have been just a wild experience with that long, long game in the historic ballpark.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely brought memories. I remember Josh when he had all those home runs, and I was actually watching a documentary on like All-Star games and stuff, and it's pretty special, and it kind of like opened my eyes once again, and trying to get back there and trying to put up some numbers, and hopefully one day I can go back.
Well, Geovany, it's been great having you with the team. We wish you best of health moving forward and hope to see you up in Arlington real soon. Thanks for the time.
Thank you guys for having me.
That's Rangers catcher Geovany Soto. We're back right after this here on the Frisco RoughRiders Baseball Network.